All right, today we're going to talk about something really powerful, but it's a skill that so often just gets overlooked. It's not about, being the loudest person in the room. Nope. It's about being the most aware. We're diving into this whole idea of observational intelligence.
So let me ask you something. Think about this for a second. Have you ever had that feeling where you're kind of like an antenna? You're just picking up on all these invisible frequencies in a conversation. You catch that tiny hesitation in someone's voice that screams, "I'm not so sure about this," or that super quick facial expression that totally gives away how they really feel. Does that sound familiar at all?
If you're nodding your head right now, listen up. You're not just the quiet one. Not at all. What you're doing is tapping into something really specific, and honestly, super valuable. You're the one who notices. And that's a whole different way of engaging with the world, right? It goes way beyond just the words people are saying out loud.
And let's be super clear about this. This has nothing to do with being an introvert or being shy. It's an active thing. It's an engaged state of mind. Think of it like this. It's the difference between just, passively sitting in a room versus deliberately tuning in to all the little details flying around you. So, okay, what's the name for this? What do we actually call this skill? Well, thankfully, psychology actually gives us the words for it. It gives us a way to name this quiet power and put a label on that feeling. It all starts with something called active observation. And really, the most important word in that phrase is deliberately. Because this isn't something that just happens by accident, right? It's a conscious choice you make to pay super close attention, to watch and listen with real purpose. And that foundation, that active observation, well, that leads us right to the main event. Observational intelligence. So what is it? It's the skill of taking all that stuff you see, the patterns, the behaviors, all those nonverbal cues, and using it to build a much deeper understanding before you jump in and react. Like, let's say you notice a coworker is super withdrawn in a meeting. The knee-jerk reaction might be to think they're checked out. But with observational intelligence, you remember, oh right, they're on that crazy deadline. So instead of calling them out, you give them a little space.
Okay, so how does this actually work? What's going on inside our heads? It's definitely not magic. It's a mental process, a sequence that honestly, anyone can get better at. So let's break it down into the essential pieces. It pretty much boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, you watch for patterns, not just one-off things. So, for example, you notice a friend who's usually a chatterbox has been really quiet for a couple of weeks. That's a pattern. Step 2, you process it deeply. You think, they did just start that insane new job. And then, the final step, you understand before you react. So instead of just blurting out, "Hey, why are you so quiet lately?" you might say something like, "Hey, I know that new job is a beast. Want to grab a coffee sometime? My treat." See the difference? And this next part is maybe the most important piece of the whole puzzle. Your motivation here is absolutely critical. Observational intelligence is not about collecting dirt on people or finding things to judge them for. No way. It's all about using what you notice to connect, to empathize. The goal is always, always understanding, not judgment.
And when you start to really practice this, it honestly becomes this kind of quiet superpower. And I don't mean an edge like you're trying to win something. It's a human edge. It just makes your interactions richer and your whole understanding of the world so much deeper. It's pretty incredible.
So what's the payoff? Well, it's huge. First, your empathy just goes through the roof because you're seeing beyond the surface level stuff. You're not just hearing your friends say, "I'm fine," you're seeing the tension in their shoulders and you just know there's more to it. Your reactions become way more thoughtful, and that naturally leads to stronger, more real connections with people. And of course, the big one, you start noticing all the important details that literally everyone else is missing. I love this quote because it just nails it, right? There is a hidden power in those who talk less and observe more. Your power isn't about how loud you are, it's about how deeply you see. It's a strength that works silently, but man, it has a huge impact on how you move through the world. Okay, so as we start to wrap this up, let's turn the camera back around to you. We've put a name to this thing, we've broken down how it works, so the big question now is, what are you going to do with it? Seriously, think about it. Your next conversation, the next meeting you're in, or even just when you're walking down the street. Now that you have a name for this, observational intelligence, what new details are you going to start picking up on? What hidden layers of the world are about to open up to you?